Alright, welcome to another video. If you haven't been here before, my name is Georgia Jo and this is my channel where I talk all things books. So today I'm going to be carrying on a series. I think I actually read the first one 2023, I want to say. Let's have a look. It might have even been 2022, honestly. It was a while ago and I feel like I can't really remember it much about it. Okay, I read it the 8th of June, or I finished it the 8th of June 2023, and it is Shatter Me, the Shatter Me series. So I actually rated it 4 stars, which I feel like might have been generous because I can't really remember anything about it, but I am going to be carrying on that series today with the next 2 books, or 3 really, I guess. So this Unite Me has got 2 novellas in it, and then this is Unravel Me. So it's got Destroy Me and Fracture Me, and apparently you're meant to read Destroy Me, then Unravel Me, and then Fracture Me. So I'm going to be reading both of them in this video. This really is kind of a little bit make or break if I'm going to carry this series on, because like I said, I can't really remember anything about Shatter Me. I feel like, is this the one where she can't touch people because she kills them or something? Yeah, my touch is lethal, my touch is power, I am their weapon, I'll fight back. Juliet hasn't touched anyone in exactly 264 days. Last time she did, it was an accident, but the re-establishment locked her up for murder. No one knows why Juliet's touch is fatal. As long as she doesn't hurt anyone else, no one really cares. The world is too busy crumbling to pieces to pay attention to a 17-year-old girl. Yeah, I don't really remember. I know there was like 2 love interests, but I couldn't tell you their names. I wonder if it's in here. Oh, Warner. So Destroy Me says, Warner, the ruthless leader of Sector 45, refuses to let her go. Okay, so there was Warner, and then he was the one, she like escaped with another man, didn't she? But I can't remember his name. Was it Alex or something? I honestly can't remember. I'd probably say it in this one, won't it? I can't remember his name. I feel like Warner, did she find out that Warner could touch her? Was that the storyline? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to do a quick, like, someone do me a quick synopsis or whatever, a roundup of what happened in Shatter Me. I can probably find one on YouTube and watch that. And then, yeah, start reading these. So like I say, this will be a little bit make or break whether I'm gonna either carry on the series or DNF it, because I don't really have like a desire to carry on reading it, but I also want to get them off my TBR because it's such a big series and I own all of them. So I either want to know if am I going to carry it on or am I going to DNF it, you know? So yeah, I'm going to be reading these 2. We're going to start with Unite Me, and the first novella is Destroy Me. So we're going to start with that and then, yeah, see how we get on. Hopefully I will get them both read. Where do I know when to stop? Like, when does the next one start, you know? Okay, so there's Fracture Me. So Destroy Me is 107 pages. So I should get that done fairly quickly. And then, yeah, let's just see how we get on. I'm hoping that I enjoy reading it so that I can, like, carry on. Oh, I think is it Adam? Oh, yeah, it says on the back of this, Juliet. Wait, what does it say on the back of this one? I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, so Destroy Me just says, Warner, the ruthless leader of Sector 45, refuses to let her go. So we've got Warner and Adam, and I think she's ran away with Adam, if I'm remembering right. Maybe I should just reread Shatter Me. No, I'll try and find a little roundup of it, and then we'll get right into Unite Me. I feel like at this moment in time, we're meant to not like Warner, and we're meant to like Adam, I think. And then there's Kenji, who is a side character. I can't remember what happened to him, but I feel like we like Kenji. And yeah, I think we're meant to like Adam at this point, but there's gonna be, I'm sure it's gonna flip and we're gonna end up liking Warner, I feel. So yeah, anyway, let's start with, what was it again? Destroy Me, and let's just get into some reading. Okay, so I just finished Destroy Me, which is the first novella in this book. And it's definitely brought me back into the story. I'm already enjoying it. I already want to start the next one. I'm about this much through, but this second half is Fracture Me, which apparently I should read after I've read Unravel Me. So I'm going to read Unravel Me now, but it's definitely brought me back into the story. This is, the whole of Destroy Me is in Warren's perspective. Warner's, not Warren, Warner's perspective, and he basically, Juliet and Adam have just run off, and it sort of starts from kind of where the other one ends, where Warner's been shot, and he, you know, you don't know if he's like, well, you know he's gonna survive, but it's like a bit touch and go. And it's just all about him like wanting to get Juliet back, wanting to find her. He's just in love, he's just yearning for her. And then he finds her journal, which he reads, which a little bit of an invasion of privacy, but we'll let it go, seeing as she's run off with another man. So yeah, they've run off. He's like reading this journal, really wants to find her. His dad's turned up, and he's like, is an awful person, just seems really horrible, and basically wants to kill Juliet and Adam and whatever the man was called, I can't remember now, something beginning with K. Yeah, he wants to like just kill them, get it over with, get them gone, the traitors, whatever. But obviously Warner's in love with Juliet, so he doesn't want to kill her, so he's just trying to find her, do everything he can. Right at the very end there, he thinks he saw her. I don't know if he did, if it was just a figment of his imagination because he's been dreaming about her and he's just sort of seeing what he wants to see. I don't know. They've got, there was a dog at the end, and I don't know if that's something to do with if the dog was in the first one and that's like Adam's dog or something. I don't know, honestly, I can't remember. But yeah, it's brought me right back into the world, right back into the story. Like I say, that whole thing was in Warner's perspective, but I'm pretty sure the books are in Juliet's perspective. So yeah, I'm gonna go straight into Unravel Me. This is obviously a bit chunkier than the novella. It is 460-ish pages, so definitely quite a bit bigger. I actually think that's quite a bit bigger than Shatter Me was as well. I feel like Shatter Me was maybe like 300-ish. So yeah, gonna get into it, get this started. I doubt I'm gonna finish this today, but I will give it a good go and yeah, just see what they're doing. So on the back it says, he's found me and I'm slipping away and he's never going to let me go. So maybe that bit is about Warner and how he's just seen her, maybe. Juliet has escaped the re-establishment. She has found the headquarters of the rebel resistance and people like her, gifted people. She is free from the threat of being used to kill others and free to love Adam, the man who saved her. But Juliet will never be free from her lethal touch, or from Warner, who wants Juliet more than she ever thought possible. Haunted by her past and terrified for her future, Juliet must choose between her heart and the life of the one she loves. No idea what any of that means. Her and the life of the one she loves. So is her heart Warner and then the life of the one she loves is Adam? Maybe? Or the other way around? I don't know. Can she touch Adam? Because obviously she can touch Warner without killing him. Can she touch Adam? Did we find that out? I honestly can't remember. So anyway, let's get into this story, see what's going to happen. So they're at the rebel resistance camp, I guess, and they're hiding, they're on the run, and yeah, let's just get into it. Also, I forgot to say before I do actually start it, I rewatched my I did a video reading Shatter Me last year, and I rewatched a bit of that, but it was a no spoiler vlog, so it didn't really help me that much. But there's something's happened in Shatter Me where I'm not trusting Adam. Apparently 18 months ago, I don't trust Adam. He seems suspicious, so I feel like I'm sticking with that. I don't know why we don't trust him, but I don't trust him. And we like the side character that begins with K. I can't think of what his name is now. But wait, what did it say there? Kenji. We like him. We aren't sure on Warner, but we don't trust Adam. So I feel like I'm sticking with that. I don't trust him. I don't know why I don't trust him. Maybe he's like kind of, I think he's like using her, maybe. I don't really have loads of thoughts because like I said, I can't really remember Shatter Me that much, but I don't want to reread it. But I'm sure after probably reading 50 pages of this, I'm going to be right back into deciding if I trust Adam now or not. So yeah, like I said, let's just get into it. So I'm only one chapter in, so this is a quick update, but at the end of chapter 1 she says, Adam has no idea that Warner can touch me. No one does. Warner was supposed to be dead. Warner was supposed to be dead because I was supposed to have shot him, but no one supposed I'd need to know how to fire a gun. So now I suppose he's come to find me. He's come to fight for me. So no one knows that Warner, I didn't realise that, I didn't remember that no one knows that Warner can touch her. So that's going to be, you know, when Adam finds that out, surely he's probably going to be fuming, I guess, upset, maybe, wondering why. Like, why can he touch her and no one else can? Also, the fact that she said, he's come to find me, he's come to fight for me. Maybe then at the end of Destroy Me, when he thought he saw her, maybe it actually was her. Although she said she's like underground, she doesn't have a window, she doesn't know what's going on outside. So maybe not, maybe it wasn't actually her. Unless it's like these are overlapping a bit, and we'll get to the point at some point in this where she does go outside and she does see him and she's running off. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just thought I'd do that little update because I didn't remember that. So I'm only on chapter 2, page 5, so I'm gonna get back to reading. Just got to chapter 11, page 76 of Unravel Me. I'll be honest, up to now it's been a little bit slow. I don't know if it's because we're just getting back into the story and they're trying to set the scene again, but I just feel like it's been a bit slow. But we've just got to the point where she's had like, Juliet's had a massive outburst and she's in the hospital because we found out Adam's, looks like he's being tortured, but I don't think he will be being tortured. I think they're just trying to figure out what his, like, you know, why Juliet can touch him. Basically he must have some kind of power, so they're just trying to figure that out. But she just saw him being tortured, lost her shit, nearly brought the whole like cave system down, the tunnel system down. So she ended up being in hospital 3 days, and then Kenji has now said, you know, it's time to buckle in now. You've got to figure out what you're doing with these powers. You've got to learn how to harness them, otherwise you're going to end up seriously hurting someone. You need to understand that, you know, you've got all these powers, you are dangerous. Whether you want to use them against people or not, you have the ability to be really dangerous and to kill everyone. So, you know, get your shit together and learn how to deal with all this power you've got. So yeah, I'm thinking now it's going to start getting into it, and she's going to be training with Kenji a lot, and we're going to find out what's going on with Adam. I still feel like I don't really trust that. I just feel like the whole relationship really intense, and I can understand why, because she hasn't been able to touch anyone. So now she's found someone that she can touch. She just wants to like be with him all the time, but she can't. So I kind of can understand it. Also, she can touch Adam. I don't know if I said that, but she can touch Adam, but Adam doesn't know that she can touch Warner, and I don't know if Warner knows that she can touch Adam too. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, she just seems to have basically become a bit of a recluse in this resistance camp, and she's so worried about people being scared of her that it's almost making people scared of her, because she's just keeping herself to herself, you know. And then you've got Castle, who is the sort of leader of the resistance, and he's trying to figure out why Adam can touch her and how to help Juliet figure out why she's got these powers and what she can do and how to use them properly. She doesn't use them, and then it builds up, and then she explodes, and then something really major happens. So yeah, she's got to like figure out how to, like I said, harness them, I guess. So yeah, that's where it's up to. Like I say, it's a little bit slow. Something I do appreciate about these books is that the chapters are short. The chapters are pretty short, so that feels, you know, you feel like you're getting through it quick. But also, because it's been a little bit slow, I'm like, oh, can we just get to it, you know, get to the point. But like I say, I do think it's going to pick up now, but it has taken 70 odd pages. And I'm only this amount through, so there's a lot to go. There's still a lot that's gonna happen. But yeah, I don't trust Juliet. I feel like I trust Kenji, but I don't know if that's just like, you know, you're meant to at this point, and then he's gonna end up going against her. But I feel like I can trust Kenji. I don't know what it is about Adam. I don't know. I just feel like there's something not right. It's too intense with it. And then he's like wanting to go, not wanting to be near her, but wanting to be near her all the time, and giving her a lot of mixed signals because he's been doing all this testing and he doesn't want to tell her. And I'm like, just tell her what you've learned, you know, rather than just stringing her along. And she's thinking of the worst possible things that could happen, so just tell her. And then if they'd have just told her, she wouldn't have exploded like that when she saw him being tortured. I'm just like, just tell her what the issue is. Tell us as well, because I want to know. You know, tell me what your problem is. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on reading, figure out what the heck's going on. I don't know if Warner, I'm assuming at some point he's probably gonna make an appearance in this, but I think a lot of it is gonna be set in the like resistance camp. Maybe they're gonna find that camp. I don't know where the story's going, but I'm gonna carry on reading now and yeah, see what happens. Isn't that just sod's law? That is so frustrating. She's finally found someone that she can touch without killing, and she feels like, you know, she can be with him and be happy and have everything that other people have. And it turns out that she can't actually touch him without killing. Well, she can, but if he gets too close to her and feels too safe and feels, you know, comfortable around her, and all his walls come down, his defences, then she'll kill him. Then a touch will kill him. For God's sake, can't this poor girl just catch a break? So I've just got to the point in Unravel Me where basically where the Destroy Me, the book that I read earlier, finishes off. So she's just come out, Juliet has just come out of the Omega point where the resistance is staying to like see the real world that she's not seen for years or however long. And she's seen Warner with all the soldiers, and she's seen him with the little dog and him feeding the dog and him smiling, and she's like so confused of why he looks like happy. She was expecting him to shoot the dog in the head, and she's just watching him. And then obviously he spotted her, which we saw in Destroy Me, but I didn't know if it was just all in his head, but it's not. She is actually there, he's just seen her. So she is now running. Well, someone's just captured her and like is like holding her mouth like that, but I'm assuming it's just going to be Kenja because he's going to have watched her run off. But she's thinking, Warner's looked at me, he knows it's me, he's going to sentence me to death, he wants to kill me. But we know from reading Destroy Me that Warner's actually thinking, I want to save her, like I'm so in love with her, I want to save her from my father killing her. So it's funny to see the different perspectives of like the same scenario, but he wants to save her life and she thinks he wants to kill her. So yeah, I kind of like that we've got the two perspectives, but gonna obviously carry on reading it now. I do wish it was like dual POV, because now we're not knowing how Warner's reacting to this, you know. Obviously we know that he thought he saw her, but then he thinks, did he actually see her or not, because she's disappeared again. But we're only getting Juliet's point of view now, so it would be good if it was dual POV, but it's not. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with it now, see what's gonna happen. Obviously we've got Adam, who can take away her power, and can sort of take away her, not take away her power, but can sort of stop it in that moment. But also she could end up killing him if he gets too comfortable. So yeah, that's not really going to plan. We'll see what happens. She's obviously said we can't be together anymore because I could kill you at any moment. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure where the story's gonna go. I definitely think the first 70 pages of the book were really slow, and the second of 70 pages has definitely picked up, but it's not, I still feel like I need a bit more, you know. So I'm on page 142 at the moment, chapter 21, but I feel like it's still a little bit slow, you know. But I'm sure stuff's gonna start happening soon, and little things are happening, but it's just like now and then, and it's like small things, I feel. But I am enjoying it, and obviously I'm gonna carry on reading it, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it picks up a bit. Just got to chapter 31, and I've got some thoughts and some feelings. So they're just about to go and see Warner, or Warner's dad has asked for Juliet, and then Adam and Kenji are going with her to go and meet them. They're all like got all the guns with them, and they've got the outfits on, and they're all ready to go. I've got a feeling it's gonna be Warner, maybe more so than Warner's dad, unless he's done it completely behind Warner's back and he doesn't even know that they're going, maybe. But I don't trust Adam. I don't I think he's so intense. I don't trust anything about it. I don't trust his intentions. I think she's obviously wanting to stay away because she doesn't want to kill him, but he's so like adamant and is almost like begging her to be near her, and it's just like, leave the girl alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, she said no. She said she don't want to be near you. She don't want to touch her. She's doing it for your benefit so she don't accidentally kill you. And he's just like, so, like I say, it's so intense. And I'm just like, I feel annoyed. Do you know what I mean? I'm like frustrated. Like, leave her alone. Go away. She said she don't want you near her. Go away. And I get that she's not doing that because she doesn't like him. I get that. But like, just leave her alone. Do you know what I mean? At least give her some time to like breathe and to like process. I just don't trust him. I don't like that character. I feel like he's going to end up being working for Warner's father or something. I feel something like that. Like, I just don't think he's going to be a good person. And then we've got Warner, who hopefully he gets to see her now, but then is he going to have to act like he doesn't like her because his dad's there? And you know, he don't want his dad to know that even though his dad really knows that he's in love with her. Is he going to have to pretend? And then Juliet's going to think he hates her, and I don't know what's going to happen. I really like Kenji. I'm glad James has come back in and they've like, you know, he's a little character again in it. I hope that they find, is it Winston and Brendan, was it? I hope they find them alive. I hope they don't get killed. Who else is there? Castle. I like Castle. I feel like I trust him. I think he also is wanting to use Juliet as like a weapon at the end of the day. I don't think he really is that bothered about her actual feelings. I think he wants to use her. Hi. Got a little visitor come to see whilst I'm filming. Hi, little Rattus. Yeah, so I trust Castle. I like Kenji. I don't trust Adam. I'm hoping Warner's going to turn out to be good. And obviously Juliet. Juliet, there's moments where she's like annoying me a little bit, because I just think like, you've got this power and just accept it. Do you know what I mean? Learn how to harness it. Just accept it. Stop whinging and moaning and like being a victim and thinking everyone hates you, when really you're not letting people get to know you. Do you know what I mean? That's why they're scared. So yeah, I'm thinking she's gonna just come into herself a bit more now and be a bit more confident, I hope. But yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. I think I'm not quite halfway yet, but I'm nearly halfway. I'm on page 210, chapter 31. So they're just about to go and see his dad. We'll see what happens. Hopefully no one dies, but who knows. I've just read chapter 36. Okay, so Warner's called Aaron, first of all. Aaron Warner. I didn't even realise that was his surname. I thought he was just called Warner. And also he pointed his gun at his dad and was like, you know, if you shoot her, I'm going to shoot you in the head, basically. And then Juliet pinned him against the wall, was choking him until he was like struggling to breathe, made him drop his gun. Now she's got Warner's dad's gun aimed at himself. Like, his own weapon is aimed at himself, and she's going to shoot him in the heart. But I don't think she is actually going to shoot him in the heart, but she might. She very well might, I don't know. But there was a lot going on in that chapter just then. A lot happening. I hope she shoots him. He seems horrible. He's an awful person. I hope she shoots him right in the heart. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't believe that. Have I just read that right? I need to just reread that. Was that Adam looking at him? It was. So are they brothers? Or is Warner not really, or Aaron, not really Anderson's son? What? Did he know it was his dad? Did he know? Oh my god, I'm so confused. I need to carry on reading. I don't understand. Did he know? He can't have known. Otherwise, he wouldn't say it out loud. Surely. And he's like, fell to his knees. Oh my god, I need to carry on reading. I've just got to chapter 57. The last sentence of chapter 56 is, I have no idea if Kenji is dead. If Juliet has just touched him and he's dead, I actually don't think I can carry on this series, because he is one of my favourite characters. I'm going to be so upset if he's actually dead. Surely he's not. Surely he's not dead. Maybe, did Warner do something with his mind, maybe? Because he can feel feelings and stuff. Maybe Warner's done something with his mind. Surely she's not killed him. Surely they've not killed him off. Okay, so I was right. It was Warner. He's just said, it wasn't you who hit Kenji, it was me. Okay, so it must be whatever power he's got. He can, I don't know, do something to their mind. Or maybe he's just like knocked him out by accident or something. I don't know, but I'm glad he's not dead. Though he's severely injured, I suspect they should be able to revive him. Okay, good. I'm glad. Whew. Okay, so it's not that Warner or Aaron, whatever, can sort of affect his mind. It's more that he can feel energies. So he's basically stolen Juliet's powers. Like, he can steal the power of whoever is sort of touching it at that moment, I guess. But if he's not going to tell everyone, then they're going to think that it was Juliet that hurt Kenji. But then I guess when he comes round and he's alive still, they're going to know that it wasn't Juliet, otherwise Kenji would be dead, you know? So I guess Juliet can't really be blamed for it. I hope they don't blame Juliet for it, because it wasn't really her. Although she should have had her gloves on. That was like rookie error. Could have been fatal, you know? And also obvious that he wasn't going to help them. Like, he wasn't going to fight with them. I feel that that was obvious. He was going to leave. Because why would he, you know? Okay, so I'm just on chapter 60. I'm not much further along from when I just did my little update a second ago on my reaction. But I've just got some predictions that I want to put out there before I carry on reading. I feel like Adam is going to end up betraying them. I just really feel like I can't trust him. And I think he's going to find like something out about Warner, or something is going to make him like so jealous that he's going to betray them all, and he's going to end up being a traitor or something like that. I think Warner's probably going to end up helping. Like, he's ran off now, but I think he's going to end up saving them somehow, like one way or another. I wonder if Anderson knows that Warner's got like powers, but I'm guessing not, because then he would like hate him because he hates them all. But also, did he know and he's been like using that, you know, for his own benefit? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But yeah, I feel like at some point coming up in this book, Adam's going to betray them all. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know, but I just, yeah, I don't trust him. I don't know what it is. Hopefully Kenji will be fine. He'll come back. He'll be sound. I feel like Castle's going to die. Maybe he's not, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like he's going to. Some major character is going to die, I feel. Just for it to be like dramatic, you know? So yeah, I'm on page 379 on chapter 60. So I've got, I think, maybe like 100 pages left, something like that. So yeah, let's see how it ends. I am so confused by that ending. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I understand, but I'm like, I feel like that was such a weird like place for it to end. I just feel like, what? I don't know. I just feel like it was a weird, what an odd place to end. So we shot her, but she survived because obviously she was gonna. And now the two healers know that Warner can like take their energy and use it to also be a healer. So we healed her. But I don't think Warner was the one that told him about, told his dad about like where the healers would be, or did they come out to the battle? I don't know. I don't think it was Warner that told them. I think it was Adam. That's what I reckon. I think it was Adam that probably told him. But maybe I'm just an Adam hater, and maybe he's not actually like betrayed them all. I've just got it in my head that he is going to, and I don't know, I can't see past it. But yeah, I think maybe he told him. Otherwise, how would he have known? Because I don't, surely it wouldn't have been Kenja. I really don't think it would have been Kenja. And I don't think it would have been Castle. But maybe it was. I don't know. He found out somehow, but I don't think it was Warner. But also a bit silly of his dad, who shot Juliet, to then not make sure she's dead. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's so silly to not know 100%, yeah, she's dead, she's not coming back. Especially when the two healers are there. That's so daft. But I guess he just presumed that they can't touch her, I suppose, and he doesn't know about Warner, so I guess it makes sense. But I feel like you would just make sure, like someone that powerful that's against you, you would just make sure that they're actually dead, you know. So yeah, I feel like it ended on not really a cliffhanger, but I guess a little bit of one, because everyone else is still in battle. But she's been, did she say she was like asleep for 2 days or something? Oh no, she just said she hadn't eaten in 2 days, but one of those will have been the battle. But yeah, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like the ending was just a bit like, what? Like, why did it end there? Because it's not a cliffhanger, but it also, you don't know what's happened with everyone else, but it's not a cliffhanger for Juliet, you know? So yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit confused. But anyway, it's definitely got me back into the series. I definitely want to read the rest of them. But I'm going to read the second half of Unite Me, which is Fracture Me, which I think is from Adam's point of view, but I don't know what the timeline is. I don't know if it's like, you know, going to start off where that one ended. Is it going to be before everything? Is it going to be, I don't know, going to be around the same time? Like, you know, this is happening at the same time as what that did. Because this, was it the first like 100 pages or something in Unravel Me was happening at the same time as Destroy Me, so maybe Fracture Me will be like the lead up to the end or something. I don't know, but I'm going to read the rest of this now. I don't think there's really much to this. Let's have a look. Less than 100 pages. I thought she was gonna, the cat was gonna climb up the thing then. Yeah, it's less than 100 pages, so I'll probably get this finished tonight. So yeah, get this read, see what happens. I don't really know how I feel, honestly. I don't know how I feel. I enjoyed the book for sure. I enjoyed it. I do like that it's quite fast paced. There was moments where it was like a little bit boring, and I felt like, I know I think there's 6 books in this one, but it gave very much like middle of like a trilogy, you know, where the second book is like a typical middle book where it's a bit like slower. You know, it's just kind of leading up to the next one. Maybe I feel like it was a bit like that, you know, like a trilogy of films where the second one is like rounding up the first film and leading you on to the last. I feel like that's what it was, even though there's 6, but you know what I mean, it gave that kind of vibe where it's not really got its own plot line as such. So yeah, I did enjoy it. I'd probably give it 3 stars because there definitely was like quite a bit of it that I felt it was a bit boring, maybe a bit longer than it needed to be, maybe. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna read what's this one called again, Fracture Me, and see how I get on with that. Like I say, it shouldn't take me too long because it's less than 100 pages. So I was right, this is sort of happening towards the end of Unravel Me. So Kenji is in the hospital still, the hospital wing, and Warner has ran off. He's got, well, I was gonna say he's got free, but he wasn't a hostage anymore. He was already free, but he like left, didn't he, and said, you know, that he wasn't gonna help them, and he ran off basically. So that's where this is starting. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. Okay, so I've just finished Fracture Me, which was the second novella, which was all in Adam's point of view, and they now all think that Juliet is dead, because the re-establishment and Anderson think that Juliet is dead. They made an announcement to say they bombed the Omega port, or whatever it was called, point. Omega Point, is that what it was called? They bombed that. I thought James was gonna die, but luckily he didn't, and they all think Juliet's dead, and they think everyone's died at the Omega Point, but obviously they've not. There's like a handful of them. Was he called Chase, the leader? He has gone a bit loopy. I think he's just in like shock or something from seeing his like home be blown up, and all these people are like either died on the battlefield or they've been blown up, and there's only like, what was like 8 of them or something, 7 or 8 of them left. So yeah, I think he's in shock, he's struggling. Kenji is blaming himself for Juliet's death, which obviously it's not his fault. And I don't know if it's just because I've read like so many sort of romances, dark romances, where it's like I'll burn the world down to save you type thing, or touch her and you die, those type of things. I feel like the fact that Adam, I know he's got his little brother and he wanted to look after his little brother, but the fact that he wasn't like rushing to go and save Juliet after he found James, that's an issue. Do you know what I mean? I feel like in these type of books that's like a problem. He should have wanted to be there. He should have, like, as soon as he found James was safe, been rushing off, you know, to go and save her. But he didn't, and he's blaming himself, but I'm thinking, is it your fault? And he's talking about all his hatred for the re-establishment and Anderson because he's his dad and he wants to kill him, but I'm thinking, was you involved in it, or am I just like a proper hater and he's actually done nothing wrong? I don't know, but he's saying it's his fault that Juliet's dead. Kenji's blaming himself. She's not actually dead, so I'm sure they'll probably find that out in the next one. I don't know what the next one's called. Ignite Me. Oh, that was what was Ignite's tattooed on his back, isn't it? So I'm guessing Warner's going to be, well, they're together, aren't they, at the moment? So they're going to be a lot, like, he's going to be coming up a lot in the next one, more than Adam. Hopefully they find out that she's alive, because Kenji's like going to be struggling with that, you know. But I guess because the main book seemed to only follow Juliet's point of view, I guess we're not going to really know what Kenji and Adam are doing until they meet up again. Unless I know there's more novellas, but I don't know what order they are in. Let's have a look, because I'm pretty sure it's Ignite Me is next, but then I don't know where the things are. Yeah, so Fracture Me I've read, yeah, then it's Ignite Me and then Restore Me, which are both full books, and then Shadow Me, which is a novella again. So we've got 2 full books to go, and then the next novella. So yeah, not really, unless those books are also in could be in dual POV, but I don't think they are, but I don't know. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. I did enjoy them. Like I say, I think I probably give this one 3 stars and the novellas 3 stars. I think it's hard to get more than 3 stars from novellas, because they are just like, you're not getting loads of like plot, or you know what I mean, you're not getting sort of a development in the story as much or anything like that, you know, so you can't really expect loads from them. But I'd say I'd probably give them both 3 stars. It has made me want to carry on reading the series, so at least it didn't make me want to DNF it, but I think I want to try and like get through some more of them before the end of the year, because I think I want to say there's 12 in total. I think there's 6 full books and 6 novellas. Let's have a look. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think there's 5 novellas and 6 books. So 11 books in total, and I've only read 3 of them, so I need to get moving with reading the rest of the series. But like I say, at least I know I want to carry on with the series now. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did and you'd like to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But other than that, I will see you in a bit.